this is Yoni from Capture Wellbeing, and today I'd like to talk about staying fit internally. We pay a lot of attention to our external, fitness, that we stay in shape, that we eat healthy, we exercise, and the same is true for your inner life, staying internally fit. If you're internally fit, you're able to face challenges, face obstacles, and you can get through them with the minimum amount of emotional baggage that gets clung to you. Because if you're not fit, then the more challenges you face, the more your inner emotions will go up and down, up and down, up and down, and the chances are they can really plummet into a kind of depressed, gloomy state if you're not fit internally. So what are ways to improve your inner fitness? The best way is to just simply acknowledge the fact that everything is temporary. Everything is temporary. Nothing in your external surroundings will be there for eternity. It all comes and it goes. And just acknowledging that simple fact already creates a tremendous amount of relief. You're like, okay, if I just make it through this day to the next day, things will be better. Because if you're in a really tight spot, then you have to kind of just get to the next day. Just think, hey, I'll make it to another day, and then the next day is a new start, And that's the mentality I encourage you to have. If you're in a tough spot, just think of making it through to the next day. And what is another way to stay internally fit? Another way is to simply be so focused and driven on what you really want that everything that is a distraction kind of goes away. You just laser zoom your focus on what you really want. And when you're able to do that, then everything else kind of doesn't stick to you as badly, because you're so targeted, you're so laser focused on what you really want. But that takes clarity. It takes clarity, and it takes some kind of inner investigation to get to the point that you really know what you want. Now, when you find out what you really want, then a lot of the other things will naturally just fade away. Your attention won't be as drifty as before if you know what you really want. So finding clarity around that is another important thing to do. Number 3, final point for staying internally fit, is to kind of just be okay with whatever state you're in, whatever feeling state, whatever your external circumstances are like. To acknowledge that it's okay as it is, having that level of acceptance, that level of just relaxing into the moment, relaxing into the whatever is in front of you. Not trying to push it away, not trying to change it, not trying to manipulate it, but just actually being okay, even with your worst case kind of feeling states, or your worst case, disappointments, or your expectations not being met. Being okay, both with the circumstances, with your own emotions that come up, and through that also creates a tremendous amount of, the possibility to move on, and like I said in that previous tip, that you just get through that to the next day, and then it's a new start. But it requires a level of acceptance also, that you don't cling on to your expectations because otherwise you'll be really carrying that kind of sense of disappointment and sense of frustration for a long time if you don't accept what is currently here. So with this message, I want to wish you a wonderful end of the year, and I will see you in another